Did you go to work today?
Of course. Did you?
I didn't want to, so I didn't.
That's sad, but have you gone to the movies recently?
That's a switch.
I'm serious, have you?
That was an odd change of subject.
Maybe it was, but answer the question.
No, but that was a random change of subject.
It may have been random, but have you?
No, I haven't. Why?
I really want to go to the movies this weekend.
So then, why don't you just go?
I really don't want to go by myself.
Well, anyway, do you plan on going to work tomorrow?
No, I want to go to the movies instead.
Hi everybody, I hope you've had a good week. We need to talk about the new programs installed on the computers in our office.
I can't understand how to work the new computer system, it's too difficult and there are too many things to remember.
Anyway, as I was saying, the new computer programs have been installed and there will be a workshop for all of those who need some help with understanding how the system works.
When will the workshop be held? Can we do it on Monday? I can't waste a full day like I did today. Oh, that reminds me, the coffee machine isn't working either.
Okay, we will try and hold the meeting on Monday to get you acquainted with the new system. As for the coffee machine, we'll get someone to look at that. Talking of coffee, what about going out for a coffee after work today?
As long as it's on you. By the way, I think that the coffee machine needs new filters and it should work.
No problem with that, we will get it sorted out. That reminds me, we'll be having our annual Halloween party next week, so start thinking of your costumes. I think that's all we need to talk about regarding last week's report. Let's turn to this week's report, shall we? I didn't get a copy of it. Could someone hand me one?
By the way, I have just one last comment before we shift our focus to this week's report. It seems to me that we need more information on how the Jennifer office is doing. Could we ask for more info to be included in next week's report?
I'm sure we can. Incidentally, Samantha is quitting and Michelle will be taking her place. This is off the record, of course. Okay, now back to this week's report.
Speaking of personnel changes, did you know that Elizabeth is being promoted to vice president next week?
I hadn't heard that, but I'm not surprised. She's been in line for that job for years. Okay, we need to get back to this week's report.
Something just occurred to me. If Elizabeth is being promoted, what will happen to the Southern Flow project?
I think it's being put on the back burner for now. All right, could someone hand me a copy of this week's report?
I don't mean to change the subject, but
I think that's precisely what you're trying to do. What's the matter with this week's report?
it's not quite finished. It'll be on your desk this afternoon.
Is that what this tap dance has been about? All right, we'll talk about it at tomorrow's meeting. Next time, just give it to me straight. I'm just going out to meet up with John.
That reminds me, can you give this book to him? I've been meaning to return it for ages.
Then we went drinking at the Nevada.
Talking of the Nevada, did you know that Sarah's booked it for her birthday party?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did I tell you your mother called?
What did she say?
She said she would call back later.
It's not urgent, but I think there's something wrong with the car.
It's probably time for a service.